So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy. Oh my goodness.
Try to take a shower here, guys. Come on, get out of here. Close your eyes.
Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly. My goodness, good to see y'all out there. Oh, man, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And we're wishing you a wonderful new year coming up. Man, good to see everybody. What a rock and rolling side chat already. I mean, just great people out there. And we got some great people in the green room back there. Yeah, it's Christmas leftovers. Not a lot of people's real happy about that, but I mean, don't want to waste the food. And there's a lot of that, was it like green jello stuff left over? So anyway, hopefully we end up finishing all that off. So oh man, good to see you guys here. Let's go ahead and bring out these fine folks back here in the green room. And first up, we have Moondog. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Very good. And, I won't worry too much about the leftovers. They make great bait.
They do, don't they?
Yeah. So I'm happy to be here. And it's still technically Christmas until Three Kings. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
You betcha. Well, good to have you here, buddy.
Absolutely.
And up next, we have Mr. Kentucky Rimfires. Oh, oh, man. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Hillbilly. Thanks for having me on.
You betcha, buddy.
Got some good shooting done today. I had a couple of friends join me at the range, and they shot some challenges with me, and it made for some good videos. And I already posted one of them, and got a couple more I'm working on. But had an awesome day at the range.
Good, buddy.
Good.
Yeah.
How's your nose doing?
It's healing up. I'm good. I'm ready to go again.
Oh man, well, good. Glad you had a good day. Was the weather good? A lot of people out there today. Then
I was in a t-shirt all day.
Oh wow, nice. Well,
That ain't gonna last long.
No, January's just about here. So anyway, well, good to have you on here tonight, buddy. And up next, we have Hasbro. How you doing tonight, bud?
Hey, I think I'm starting to lose my vision. That green jello starting to really mess with me. I think I'm seeing Bruce Willis. Got to be the green jello. Good to be with you guys tonight.
Good to see you, buddy. And I didn't see any cat food on the green jello, so that's good. What was that? Christmas vacation? Oh, man. Good to see you here tonight, buddy. As always. And up next, we have everybody's favorite gizzard, Mr. Gizzard Gary. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for having me, man. Glad to be here.
Good to have you. Good to have you. Oh, man. Congratulations again on that grandbaby.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, what a great around the Christmas time gift.
Oh, perfect Christmas present, let me tell you. Best gift I ever got, I think.
Yeah, my kids always tell me, my daughters are like, you treat the grandkids way better than you treated us. I'm like, yeah, I like them. You girls had to be teenagers. So, I mean, I like these ones a lot better than last, when you guys left the house, I mean, oh man. Well, good to have you here tonight, buddy. And up
Oh,
next
thank you.
we have Garage Guy 879. How you doing tonight, Garage Guy?
Pretty good, but I'm keeping a distance from that green jello. It seems to have a mind of its own. So I won't be having any of that.
Yeah, I've seen it move from one table to another, so you have to kind of be careful.
It's always good to be here. Enjoy your guys' company. It's good to see everybody over there in the side chat. Hello over there. Let's have fun, Mike. It's Saturday night.
You bet you, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. And last and definitely not least, the most comfortable man on YouTube, Mr. Mark Thomas.
Hello, all. Been a wonderful holiday season, been a wonderful day, been a wonderful evening. Looking forward to having a little bit of fun. I stayed away from the green jello. I'm good to go.
Yeah, sometimes it's
Wise
always
man.
best to eat before you come to the green room. Oh man. Good to have you here tonight, buddy.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Oh man. What a great side chat out there, man. I want to get a banner going up here. Guys, we will have a giveaway tonight for sure. And the banner is, let me get pulled up here. Hashtag HBN 110. This is show number 110. Man, it didn't seem like we started this very long ago. It's Guns Bearing Therapy, but man, I said when we started this, I'm like, well, tell you what, we'll try it on a Saturday night, and because I was told, well, Saturday night's probably gonna be good. People's doing stuff, blah blah blah, and I'm like, well, we'll try it and see how it goes, and if we're having fun and everybody keeps showing up, we'll just keep doing it. So that was 109 shows ago, and so anyway, good to have each and every one of you here, and people out there getting their hashtag in. My goodness. And also, we got some topics tonight that we're going to be going through. Let me scroll down here to those. And since Christmas is just over, I thought, this might be a pretty good topic for tonight. And let me... Oh, shoot, I just deleted it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
I hit the wrong button. Give me 1 minute here. I can't believe I hit that button. Man. So I'll go ahead and let the panel go through it while I type this in. But the question was, what one thing did you get for Christmas? Or what did you get for Christmas that, like, something you want to share? But what one thing did you gift out, or what did you gift out to somebody else that you're just proud of? It was, really a blessing towards to someone, or they really enjoyed that. And so, Moondog, we'll just start with you while I retype this in.
Oh, sure. What comes to mind is it's something that my son participated in with his class. Actually, it was one of those Secret Santa gift exchanges where people get to steal each other's gifts, and you're supposed to bring a gift to the party that's unmarked, wrapped and unmarked. So I gave him to give away at his to his class one of those phone bank rechargers and a wireless microphone, wireless lav mic that some brand a while back gave me to test out, except that it turned out that it was for an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, so I said after they sent it to me, I said I couldn't do the review because I don't have a phone. that'll work with us. And so they let me keep it, but I didn't have any use for it. So I had it on the side as sort of an emergency gift. So I bundled that together, and we wrapped it up, and he took it to his little classroom Christmas party, and all the parents were there, watching the shenanigans as the kids would open up gifts, and finally get it to his gift, and somebody picks it up out of the pile. And that became, for whatever reason, an item that a lot of kids wanted to steal from the other kids who got it, as they could, and they were all scheming on how they could get that. So it became a hit, just because I guess those kids with their phones are on it so often that they burn through their phone battery power, and they really want to have a power bank. So yeah, that the kids were really happy to get a power bank.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they're figuring out, okay, this can't be stolen anymore. So what can we do for trading material? That is awesome. And also, Tommy Boy says his boys 1919 Remington Model 12 pump 22.
Oh, nice.
That is sweet. Man. I want to address this question here because we do have a poll going, and the poll out there in the side chat says your New Year's celebration drink, and the choices are beer, champagne, or sparkling juice. So that's pinned at the top of the chat. So anyway, where did I see this at? Just a minute ago, we had a question out there. Okay, here it is. Country Rimfire. So just wondering, never did a live before. Can you actually drink beer on a live? Asking for a friend. Yes, you can.
But does it have to be wrapped up?
No, it does not. Not that I know of, because previously for those fundraisers, we were drinking hard seltzer, to raise money. And
yeah, but I wouldn't recommend that to anybody.
No, I definitely would not recommend that. And
it has to be for a darn good cause. Let's put it.
Yeah, it was for a good fundraiser, or oh man.
If you have to be live, you can also just kind of stop your camera for a little bit and have a little sip, and you can go right back on to live.
I don't believe YouTube wise anybody cares about drinking on there.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it.
They smoke on there too.
Oh, yeah.
There's a live stream I stumbled across one night here a while back. Jimmy C and friends, man, they're just smoking away, talking about anything.
Oh yeah, and famously, Elon was smoking weed on air on Joe Rogan's podcast on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
yeah. As long as
hypocrisy has no bounds.
As long as you don't touch a gun, or firearm, I guess I should say, because I think you can actually touch yourself on camera. You just can't touch a firearm.
Don't encourage that with this crowd.
Yeah, don't be doing that, please.
That's for your OnlyFans.
I won't even touch these. They're not firearms.
No. Yeah, they can't distinguish a air rifle from a firearm. So
there's no way they get that right.
Unless you smoke out of
it. Oh man, yeah, Abigail, please don't. Oh man, what a great bunch of people we got tonight. So, Chad, we'll jump right on over to you.
Well, I chose beer because moonshine wasn't on the list. But my wife got me a GoPro, which is
nice.
It's a secret way of her saying, "I support you in your YouTube venture." And I guess my gift, my gift that I gave would be to her, because we don't normally buy each other gifts, and I bought a GoPro. So she come clean and said she bought me one too, and she wanted to know whether to send it back or not. And I said, no, keep it. I can always use it for another angle. So I knew what I was getting before Christmas. So I was like, to be fair, tell me what you want and I'll get it. And she had a specific pair of shoes she wanted. I got those.
Too
But
bad
I
she didn't
also-
want a GoPro. That would have been a great. It would have been easy right there.
Well, on top of the shoes, I went to her beautician and asked
Oh.
her. I asked her what she normally spends there, and it's like $140. So
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to know that, Chad.
I was
You
like, I
don't
don't
want to
wanna
know
know,
that
but-
price. Trust me.
Well,
That's what makes it all right for you to shoot guns.
it may help in the negotiations on his next rifle.
Yes.
So I got her a gift certificate to get her hair done.
Oh, nice.
That's
Good
nice.
stuff. Oh man. Yeah, that's yeah, GoPros, man. That's a great deal. That's a great all-around camera. I mean, it really is. Man, I've strapped mine to the four-wheeler side by side and turned that motion deal on, and I mean the camera, you see it just doing this, you're like, oh man, this footage is gonna be terrible. You go back and watch it and it's smooth. I don't know, it's magic. I mean, to me.
How many do you have, Hillbilly?
Me?
Yeah.
I just got one. I was wanting another one for Christmas,
Oh.
but I did not get it.
I got three, but one's I got a Hero 4 black, Hero 7 black, and then I've got the 12 that I bought last year. So
Yeah.
but I kept
Yeah,
the older one. It's like you say, you can always use those for a second angle, or if you're wanting to put a camera close to the target and you want one that you could possibly stand to accidentally shoot, take that oldest one, stick out.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
have
wanna put-
I have an
So the-
Akasa, which is a $90 4K camera that I put it down target range. And I put it so close, I've hit the charge cable on it.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And I cut the cable in half and it was still working. I got a video on it. It makes the funniest sound.
Oh wow.
My GoPro that I bought was just the basic Walmart $179 GoPro. She got me an 11 black.
There you go.
So
The only thing I got a 10 black that I do most of my videos. The main part of it you see is that. The thing I don't like about it is they overheat really bad when you run them in 4K.
They
If you
do.
run them in 1080p, they're fine. 4K,
Yeah.
they overheat and they will shut down.
Oh yeah.
The more stuff you turn on them, like the vibration stuff and all that, the more stuff it's got going on, the faster it'll get hot.
Yeah,
But believe it or not, I've had an iPhone stop recording because of heat too.
yeah, they'll do it.
They will get hot.
I've
Especially on a
stopped
hot summer
recording
day?
because of
Yeah.
heat.
But my $90 Akasa, I can put in the middle of the sun in the middle of summer, and it never has a problem in 4K.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Okay.
That is crazy. Yeah, I can't blame the GoPros because I can't. I mean, I stop recording if it gets too hot. So I mean, it's I don't blame it. But yeah, you don't want to put your $1,000 camera or whatever down there. And anyway, yeah, good stuff, Chad. So Hasbro, how about you, buddy? What'd you get for Christmas, and what did you give for Christmas that
Well,
you
okay.
enjoy?
So let me change views. This is what I got, but I bought it. And what I gave was a whole lot of presents to my grandkids. And that was just awesome. But it was through my wife. So I sort of get it. I don't know if I get to count that, but I did get to pick a few. But my wife, the funny thing is, I said, what do you want? And she couldn't give me any one thing. She goes, I'll just figure out something after Christmas. So I think I've been set up. Pretty sure I've been set up. But I've been just toying around with antique BB guns. So I just bought a few for myself. They didn't cost much, but that's what I did.
Nice stuff. So how about you, Gary? I know you got one heck of a present.
Yeah, I mean, the traditional gift things, we didn't really exchange gifts, what with the baby coming and everything else this year. We pretty much concentrated on that. But uh, yeah, that was my favorite present. Now, as far as what I was able to give somebody, well, since we didn't exchange gifts, about the only thing I could say is when it come time for on my show, as you did, we did a Toys for Tots giveaway, as you know. Obnoxious One headed it up on my channel. And I had just received basically a royalties check or whatever from Blackout Coffee for sales for a pretty good sum. And I basically sent all that in for the Toys for Tots giveaway. I figured that was money I wasn't expecting to get anyway. What better place to, what better thing to do with it than to, help out some unfortunate kids who didn't have a Christmas. So,
Man, that's awesome. Take a blessing and give it to somebody else. That's great.
heck yeah. I mean, I'll always have more money, but they won't. So,
You betcha. Good stuff. Got Smoking Joe out there who says everything we bought went to the big grandbaby. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna take care of them grandbabies for sure.
Hey, Hillbilly, I forgot something.
Yeah.
I got grief and I gave grief to him.
Absolutely. Like you gave more than you received.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's awesome. Garage Guy, before we get to you, we have a super chat here from Jason Ewan, $5. Thank you very much. He says, can I possibly get a hillbilly impression of Missy Wayne?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Hi there, Mrs. Wayne. I got scissors. And yeah, you gotta watch Ron and Missy's channel. Minnie Wayne's quite the culprit over there. A lot of fun. Thank you very much, Jason. Appreciate that, brother. Garage Guy, how about you, buddy?
Well, me and my granddaughter spent some time together this Christmas, and this is my first Christmas without my mother. She passed back earlier in the year, and they were some things that she wanted Jay Lee to have, so I went ahead and gave those things to her, and Jay Lee was really grateful for it. And
nice.
I know my mother would be really pleased knowing Jay Lee now has those things. So that went pretty well right there. They were some things. They were some things I didn't expect to find. Like last time I went overseas, I brought back some of the currency, and I told Mom to put it up and just keep it, because I'd probably put it somewhere and forget where I put it, and I'd never see it again. And when I was going through those things, I found some of those Russian rubles.
Oh wow!
And they're not coins or paper money. Last time I was overseas, I'd see people go in a convenience store, have a whole fistful of those rubles, and they'd barely have enough to buy a pack of smokes. Because 1 ruble was like equal, or $1 was equal to 28 rubles, so they'd have to have a big handful of it,
My goodness.
Yeah. And Jay Lee was really grateful for that. And the thing of it is, like I told you before, she never asked for nothing for Christmas. And all she wanted to do was go out with me to the Chinese restaurant and have lunch, And we did that. And, days like that are priceless. You just don't forget them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You betcha. Yeah, one time the Russian ruble was just an IOU. but I think it's done better since then. Oh man, good stuff, buddy. So how about you, Mark Thomas?
Well, I'm going to say the best gifts we gave were things to my son, some passes to airsoft so that we can make sure he gets there when he wants to, a couple of pieces of clothing. I spent some time over at my neighbor's today doing some plumbing work that she needed done that she couldn't afford, so that was my gift to her. And that was pretty much it. My wife and I don't really exchange any kind of Christmas gifts. We just get what we want through the year, and just been nice to be helpful and able.
For sure, yeah. And it's kind of the way me and Ames are. Pretty much if we need something, we make sure we can afford it, but in the right time to buy it. So, I mean, that's just come Christmas. It's like, what are you going to buy in the near future? Give me like 2 or 3 of those and, items, and, we'll just go ahead and get that for Christmas, So it's a little bit of surprise, but you kind of have an idea. Except for she surprised me this year on a BB gun. Yeah, I did a video on that. The rifle I actually asked for was an actual firearm. But I still wasn't disappointed. I'm like, oh, wow. It just totally surprised me. So, yeah.
You'll have just as much fun with the Red Ryder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt about that. And, and it being the Christmas edition, too. And so that was really cool. That's something I'll be able to pass on down, to, generations to come. And I think I'm kind of like Gary. We got stuff for, I got, a few things for Ames, and then kids and grandkids. But I think the best one was, and thank goodness for Hillbilly Nation, because all you guys all come together, they raised some money, and got to get presents for children that was less fortunate, that wasn't going to be getting any presents. And so that's just that's just awesome to do, and always glad to be a part of that, any way I can. And you might not actually see the rewards of that personally or something, but they're there. I mean, and I think that's just that's even like makes it more exciting, because they don't know who that person was that was able to make their Christmas better, but they know that there's people out there that still care and love, for them. And so, that's always a great thing. Yeah. So, excuse me. We went through the first topic, and I think it's time to shout out everybody on the side chat. So, Jamie most usually does this, but he's not feeling good tonight. He's still got that cough and that cold, and so keep Jamie in your prayers that he gets feeling better. And so, Gary, would you like to shout out everybody in the side chat? And
I'll do it.
What should we type in for him, guys? Do a hashtag or something. What do you guys think?
Gift.
That's good.
GIFT. So type in
GIFT
out there, just like Hasbro did, and Gary will shout your name out on the TV.
Oh, we got Hasbro, we got Denny's Plant-Based Journey. Bama Dad is out there. Hillbilly Up, our host, is here. Yukon 454 is out there. Abby Finnegan, Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Two Live Moo is out there. Jacob S, Misty, Mrs. Wayne, Alaska 1, Andy, Ron 2A Matters, Ozzy Osbourne, Garage Guy 879, Dale Pogue, Bench Rest Marksman, and Smoking Joe. And then here comes Info Bros. And we'll see if anybody else comes in. Yeah, there's Tim S.
Man, good to have each and every person here. Good to see y'all.
And Mr. Bob Dubalina just jumped in.
Yeah. You betcha. And gift of the lift the hill of rift.
I like it. I like it.
So everybody out there, if you've not already, make sure you type in hashtag HBN110, and that'll get you entered in the giveaway tonight. And yeah, Bench Rest Marksman, he had a live tonight or this afternoon, and I missed it. We was busy getting some wood, putting the wood shed and stuff, because January's coming up soon. And, it's just, for us, January is our coldest month out of the year. So anyway, probably be doing that tomorrow also is, cutting, splitting some more wood and getting it in the dry. So, not that we have to. We do have central air and heat. We didn't have a propane backup, but I tell you what, man, there's just something about a really nice wood burning stove. Oh man, it's just, you come in and you can back up against that thing and just warm your chilled bones. And I'm just very thankful to have it. And and it does save us money, actually on the utilities too. So when we do, have a fire going and stuff, so it's just something. And I grew up. Both my grandparents had wood stoves. My parents, when they built their new house, because we grew up in a trailer house. And but when they built their new house, is wood stove only, no central air and heat. Is wood stove, attic fan, and ceiling fans in each bedroom. And so most of my life I spent cutting and splitting wood, hauling it in, out of the cold. And I told myself, I was like, man, when I grow up, once I get my own home, I'm not going to ever cut or split another piece of wood, or anything, unless I just, want to have a bonfire out in the yard or something. And that's how it was for a while. But then, man, I just missed it. And I'm like, so for several years, we've had just a really nice wood burning stove, and I absolutely love it. A couple of rocking chairs sitting around in front of it, and it's just great. And so we got Chris Lane.
What smells like home, right,
buddy?
There's something therapeutic.
That smell of burning wood smells like home to me.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Something therapeutic too about splitting the wood with an axe and a maul, not with a log splitter. That's the way I grew up, because we had 3 boys and Dad was putting us to work. But there's something about that when you have reasonably nice wood. Something about that that's just good for you.
Oh yeah, and that's when I was growing up, you wanted some spending money. We didn't get allowance, so either summertime you mowed some yards, or you went out and you cut you a rick of wood and split it and found somebody to sell it to you. And I think back then it was $25 or $30 a rick, and that's a lot of work, But of course, everything is way cheaper, so.
Hey, you're using Greek terms for everybody. A rick, cord,
a rick, cord, yeah. And then he says, great memories of my grandparents in the Ozark, real hillbillies in Missouri. They had wood burning stoves and a rock house. sleeping with a pile of quilts and the fire going is awesome. Oh yeah, those my grannies, man. You'd be covered up in quilts so much you couldn't even roll over. I mean, they're so heavy. And then there was a bucket of coals at the bottom of the bed to help keep your feet warm down on the floor, not on the bed itself. But yeah, because they close off all the bedrooms. They keep all the heat in the living room, kitchen area. And so, yeah, you go in that bedroom, man, it's just colder and about as cold as it was outside, it seemed like. But anyway, oh, man. So we have some more topics to get through here tonight. And see, let me take this one off here. All right. Let's go with this one here. Name a Christmas movie that you actually watched this year. And we'll go back around the panel in reverse here. Mark Thomas, we'll start with you. Did you watch any Christmas movies this year? And what one did you watch?
I guess the only one we really did watch was Elf. It wasn't so much as a favorite or anything. It just happened to be available, and we were kind of killing time. And it was kind of funny. So Elf was one. In the past, we've always watched National Lampoon's Vacation Christmas. That was a good one. Of course, the Frosty the Snowman stuff, but didn't get to those this year. And one of the favorites was the Christmas Story, Shooting the Eye Out. I didn't watch that this year, and it felt like there was something missing. So might have to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
You were clearly not tuned into the right YouTube channel.
Nope.
Good stuff, Mark. And I want to say hi to Ron Wayne out there. He just joined us.
Hey, Ron.
So, Garage Guy, did you get to watch any Christmas movies this year?
Let's see. They won Trading Places, Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
It's always a lot of fun to watch. And I caught the Christmas Vacation a few times. They showed it more than once, and I'd watch about half an hour of it and then come back later, watch maybe a little more of it, and finally got it knocked out all the way. So, yeah, I'm good as far as Christmas movies go.
Awesome. Alaska One says Ben-Hur.
Christmas?
How was Ben-Hur a Christmas movie?
Then Bamadad says Red One, new favorite. Yes, we did watch that one. I enjoyed that. Me and my wife enjoyed that really well this year. So, yeah.
I don't know. They've been advertising some movie, and at first I'm like, oh, Winnie the Pooh, this is a kid's thing. Well, I looked at the subtitle, Blood and Honey, and I'm like,
oh,
no.
That on the Bad Santa channel?
No,
yeah.
That was part of this whole new trend because those have gone out of copyright for the original the original Winnie the Pooh stories. So now people can create stuff and not run afoul of copyright. So that's why they did that sort of evil Winnie the Pooh.
That's not right.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
These kids thing, they need to leave that be. That's for kids.
Yeah. And we have some diehards out there too. So, Gizzard, did you get to have time to watch any Christmas movies this year?
Well, after a couple of years of being shamed into it, I finally watched A Christmas Story this year.
Yay!
So,
all right.
Made a man
I
out
must
of
say I really enjoyed it. It was
good.
It was very good. I liked it. So,
Did you get online and buy you a leg lamp yet?
haven't yet. I'm sure I need one. I already got the Red Rider, so
there you go. Break it out.
Oh man.
I can't show it on air. Somebody might think it's a firearm.
Exactly. Oh man. Well, so Hasbro, how about you?
Well, yeah, I got to watch a little bit of Christmas Vacation, not the whole thing. A little bit of a Christmas Story, just enough to get a copyright violation.
Oh no.
It was in my movie. They didn't do anything about it. They said it's okay. This, they let you, but they still brought it up. Said, "Oh, you had
yeah.
a copyright violation, but not a strike." Thank you very much, YouTube. So yeah, I got to watch just enough to run afoul of YouTube. So that was good. But yeah, I really had time. I was just telling my wife today. It's like kind of busy with other stuff and with me finishing out work, and it's like I'm going to sit down and watch them starting early next week. I'm going to watch them all. So I'll go through a lot of the classics and things like that. I might even watch It's a Wonderful Life. Now you're going to ask me why, and I don't have an answer.
We watch it every year. We love it, and yeah, it's just Jimmy Stewart and Patty Duke.
No. Reed.
What's the wrong one? What's her name?
Donna
Reed.
Yeah.
Donna Reed.
Yeah, Donna
Reed.
Reed.
Yeah, it's just a good show. Yeah, and last one, Andy says Ben-Hur movie was a Christmas story. It started the birth of Jesus Christ. There you go.
Does that make Life of Brian a Christmas movie then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just one more Thin Mint. You got to know that one.
Yeah.
One of these days, if we ever get into that as a topic, I have a good story for the meaning of life.
Yeah. And Infobro says I found out there are at least 4 versions. One of my favorites, Miracle on 34th Street. Yes, there is several versions.
Multiple versions, yeah.
And a good show too. Oh man. All right. So Chad, how about you, buddy?
Well, we work so much and away from home so much, we don't have cable at our house. So the wife and I watched a Netflix movie that was about the birth of Jesus Christ and the king ordering for all the newborn males to be killed in Bethlehem, and we did watch that movie. I can't quote the name of it, but it was a real live enactment of the birth of Christ.
Nice. Good stuff. So Moondog, we're up to you, buddy.
Well, I think we kind of, I forgot who mentioned it out there, but I was surprised at how good Red One was, because looking at the trailers and it just looked like your typical Hollywood schlock. But I was actually surprised that it was so there were some plot points that were kind of cliche, but some of them were a little bit of a unexpected turn, and it was overall delightful. I thought it was a much better film, and certainly something like you guys I would recommend now to folks. Definitely check it out. It's not that bad.
Oh yeah, we enjoyed it actually, and actually as we got through watching it, my wife said, she goes, I hope this kind of makes it on a list of they'll show every Christmas, because it was that good, and so.
I especially like the opening scene, because we could my wife and I could totally identify where that was in Oahu, in downtown Oahu. It's the government complex that's that's there.
Yep. Jacob S says Home Alone was the only Christmas movie I watched. Ron says Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story, Prancer, It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas,
Wow, he had
Jingle All the Way, Deck the Halls, Ernest Saves Christmas, just to name a few.
Wow, you watched pretty much all of them. It seems like, you gotta.
I think we watched all of those plus some different ones, except for I did not watch Ernest Saves Christmas this year. Yeah, we did not. Yeah, Info Bro says he liked Red One. Yeah, I got a whole new respect for reindeer after watching Red One on Bama Dad. Yep. Oh man. And if you just got in this chat, make sure you type in HBN hashtag HBN110 to get in the giveaway tonight. And we'll be doing that here around the bottom of the hour. And so, see, let's go ahead and go to our next topic. And, of course, all these topics are always for the side chat and the panel. And let's see if anybody has any New Year's resolutions. And also, don't forget, if you're out there on the side chat, we do have a poll going up the top of the screen. So check that out and vote on that if you'd like to. So, Moondog, let's go ahead and start with you, buddy. Any New Year's resolutions this year?
Yeah, drop 10 pounds. That's weight loss is probably the number one on the list for most people when they do those top 10 lists of top 10. So yeah, it's definitely at least 10 pounds this year. That would be my goal.
Oh yeah. Anything else?
That and maybe start to probably get up to back into running. So it's more health related. Maybe a little self-serving, but that is definitely my New Year's resolution.
Awesome. Looks like we had a troll in there. I didn't see that Bama Dad Dory retracted that, and so, but yeah, he's gone now. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what people enjoy about being trolls. So, but anyway, so Chad, any New Year's resolutions this year? Maybe getting a tighter group, checking that scope before you shoot, make sure it's tightened down on the rifle.
Not to sound so cliche, but it is to lose weight, and not because I have a problem with my appearance, but I have some health issues. I have sugar, and I have a bad back, and I have bad knees, and shedding some weight could only help with those three things.
All right.
So,
amen.
That's my goal, is to shed some pounds.
Yeah. Yep, you bet. That's always a good one. I think. I mean, I don't know. I know there's people that don't need to shed a few pounds, but for a lot of us, it definitely ain't gonna hurt to shed a few pounds. There's no doubt about that. And it's not always easy to do. So,
especially around the holidays.
How about you, buddy?
Who, me?
Yeah, New Year's resolution.
Well, couple things. First is continue that theme you guys are on. I am diabetic, and that is caused even trying to take care of myself to gain a lot of weight while I'm on this new medicine called Mounjaro. And that's the big thing. A lot of people are taking for weight loss, but it's a diabetic drug, and it has really helped me. So I've gone from a 9.7 A1C to 7 in 1 year.
Wow.
And 240 something sugar to 141, and lost 47 pounds. Now I got a lot more to go, but at least it's in the right direction. And it's not all about the appetite suppression parts of it and that sort of stuff. That doesn't hurt, but the medicine really is helping. So that's a good thing, because I'm seeing the bad side of it with my mother's health, and really bad diabetic now, and so I'm going to change that for my kids. So that's a big one.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, and
And
I tell you,
not doing it as much for me, honestly, but for my wife and there's 2 little granddaughters, and my daughter too. It means a lot more when you see them, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. If you don't want to do it for yourself, there's more than likely family or friends that you can do it for. No doubt about that. And so, Gary, how about you, buddy?
Well, let's see. Other than like half the panel, obviously I've got some weight to lose. Seems like I make that resolution every year, but we'll see what we can do. I definitely need to shoot more. I didn't get out to the range near enough last year, and that's a shame because I got a lot of guns that's just begging to be taken to the range, and I need to listen to them every once in a while. So I need to do that. And obviously, with the new granddaughter, I'm going to be spoiling her. And with the health problems I had this past year, I just need to keep concentrating on getting myself better and take each day one day at a time. So there you go.
Nice. Well, good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. So, how about you, garage guy? Got any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I'm going to try and cut back to one new gun per month. I mean, that can get expensive after a while. I mean, my gosh, I got a list right here, paper about filled up videos I need to make. I usually at the end of the year or in January do a video called my 5 favorite gun purchases for the previous year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even close to finishing up. It'll probably be March or April before I can make that video because I won't know. But they say gun buying addiction is just, something in your head. No, it's a real thing.
What was that, Nibs? You got a channel?
But especially if you put a gun on layaway. I mean, remember back in the day when we used to mail in our tax returns and we'd go check that mailbox every day for 2 weeks, and then you lay a new firearm away, and then you wait, and then you go in and go get it. Well, you got it now. The wait's over. It's the same thing when you got that tax return check in the mail. You got it. You go pay off some bills, and then the fun's gone.
Yeah, no doubt.
I need to cut down on some firearm purchases. I mean, I've only got 2 hands, so
I got no help for you.
You're talking to the wrong people.
This is not AA for gun buyers. This way, buddy, cut it out.
You may have to find another live stream to help you out on that one, buddy. Oh man. So, Mark Thomas, how about you, buddy? You got any New Year's resolutions?
Well, I'm just going to try to continue to be as useful as possible, help out where I can. Try to be on these weekend evening live streams when I can, just to throw something in there. We just trying to help out where we can, what we can do, help others, promote that brotherhood and sistership. So that's it.
How in the world could you not say sleep more?
Well, I'm going to do that too.
Oh man.
I'm here for you, Mark. I'm here for you.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Well, good stuff, everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this banner back up. If you've not already entered in the giveaway tonight, make sure you get your hashtag in. That's hashtag HBN110, and that'll get you entered in tonight's giveaway. And I need to correct that. We have a skinny blue knife as a giveaway, and I didn't realize it still said that. We moved up to the pink purple skinny knife. So anyway, as far as my resolutions, yeah, it's kind of like a lot of people, of course, lose some weight, get in better shape, not for myself, but for my family. But again, something that I always try to, keep working on, and and that's something I want to keep pushing, into next year is, every day try to make somebody's day better. And, it could even just be a phone call, to a friend or somebody, give them a phone call, let them know somebody's there and, visit with them, maybe make them laugh or something. And, and then also, always, I think, at least for me, always try to, and a lot of different things, try to think of what I'm going to say before I say it, especially if I'm aggravated or, or something like that, because those words can be like flaming arrows, and man, once they're shot, you cannot get them back. And so, that's something that I definitely always have to watch, and so yeah, I think Country Rimfire says I need to quit drinking, which wouldn't be good. Yeah. But yeah. Oh wow, Ron 2A says I'm diabetic. I weighed over 300 pounds in a year, down to 225. I lost 79 pounds, but see, my A1C went from 9.8 to a 4.9. Good job, buddy. That's awesome. That is great.
That is awesome. He's at a goal I haven't reached yet, but I'm on my way.
Mm-hmm. And then Info Bro says, bought a set of grips from Mark at Brownworks. Awesome stuff over there for his rigger, Blackhawk. Saw your video today, Mark Thomas, and had to get a set. That's awesome. Yeah, Mark over at Brownworks, man. He's such a great guy. Does a great just great work. I mean, just second to none. Yeah, watch your mouth. That's for right, Chris. And alrighty. Yeah, everybody make sure you get your hashtag in, hashtag HBN110. And see, while I look for us another topic, anybody got anything they want to share? While we're in the right here in the show, real quick, I want to tell the VIP members out there that you have our VIP chat, our members chat on Tuesday nights, but I'll have a video coming out tomorrow, kind of explaining everything. We are moving that this week, which would have been Tuesday night, would have been a New Year's Eve, and I have family coming in for our Christmas. We do every every other year, if you have in-laws out of state or whatever, that's when you go to theirs. And so then that year we all get together on Christmas or on New Year's Eve too and play games and, do like the white elephant gift stuff and all that. So there's just, no way around that. And so we'll be doing our VIP chat on Monday night at, so we must usually start at 8:30. We'll be doing it at 9 p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, right after Ron Wayne's show. So anyway, and then I know Gary, I talked to him, and what are you going to do that Tuesday night, Gary?
What you got in mind? Oh, yeah. I'm doing a New Year's Eve party. Starting at 10 o'clock Central. And if I can stay up late enough, I'll try to cover all 4 time zones here in the continental U.S., but no promises. But we did it last year, Hillbilly and I together. So
yeah, we did, didn't we? Yep.
If you get home in time, you can always jump on, Hillbilly.
Oh, I definitely will. Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody else too. Come on, have a good time.
Yeah, sure, you betcha.
I'll jump in for a bit when I get home. Turns out my son's class all want to go to the local Great America for New Year's Eve to see the fireworks there. But I'm going to leave early because I learned the hard way going there for 4th of July for their fireworks. We didn't get out of the parking lot for almost 3 hours. We were stuck in the parking lot for two hours, over 2.5 hours. So I'm not doing a late fireworks over Great America again.
Awesome. And real quick, I want to welcome Warren Fowler in here. And Warren, take on that hashtag, take the little, I don't know what you call it, dash out there and just do hashtag HBN110, all one thing, and that'll get you entered, buddy. Good to see you on here. And yep, no doubt about that. And there's Michael Dunn. Hey, buddy, how you doing this evening? And Fluffy, I don't know if Fluffy was in here earlier or not, if we called him out or not. I can't not remember. And if we missed anybody else that's jumped in after Gary did the roll call, apologize, and we're glad you're here for sure. And so anyway, the next deal, Garage Guy, we'll just start with you, buddy. This was something that you had topic you'd sent me here a while back, and we're just sorry about that. We're just now having time to get around to it. But Garage Guy was wanting to know what people's opinions were. What do you think about optics on a revolver?
Well, I would actually think you'd have less problems with optic on a revolver. I mean, especially red dot. Taurus came out with the Toro revolvers, and since you don't have the slide going back and forth all the time, I honestly think it'd be less to go wrong with it. It'd probably last a little longer. Probably hold zero longer as well, depending upon what caliber you're shooting.
Yeah.
I think something like the 856 38 special, or if you're shooting plus P's through it, I think an optic would last a pretty good while, hold zero a pretty good while. Like I said, the thing is, on a semi-auto, slide going back and forth, you don't have that on a revolver.
Mm-hmm.
I have one opinion I do have about it. It's fine for single action, but in the times I've tried a friend's revolver where he tried a red dot on it, we had a hell of a time trying to just pulling the trigger on the double action caused the dot to waver off, that we'd lose it every time we tried to do that. So that was the only downside about using maybe people, if you have a really nice double action, or you get really used to it. But yeah, it was actually harder to shoot that than a red dot on a slide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, well, and I agree with what you're saying, Garage Guy. But then also, once you said that, I got thinking. So when you shoot a semi, your slide goes back with the recoil, but then you go back and then you hit, and then it comes back forward. So that's a jerking action. Whereas on a revolver, you just got a solid recoil, and that's it. And now I would hate to try one on a 460 or a 500 Magnum. I think for most of your revolvers, yeah, I think it'd work fine. I think.
Like powder pistol.
So, what does anybody else think about that?
About dots on revolvers, I'm all right with it. When I first saw them, I have to admit it looked a little strange because just wasn't used to seeing that. But revolvers have come a long way in the last few years. I mean, they've went from old-fashioned grandpa's gun to very viable concealed carry options and everything else. So why not have all the advantages everybody else has? That's the way I look at it. And if you don't want one, don't get one.
Exactly.
Yeah. My advice is to handle them big hand cannons with care.
I want to get one. I need a company to sponsor me to test them on a 454 Casull. I just want to see what happens.
No kidding.
That's some wicked recoil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I love about the 460, is
same thing.
And you can run the 454 through that. You can run the 45 Colt, or, and it's just an awesome revolver. I mean, my favorite revolver, I think. No, hands down, no doubt. See, Tommy says I have red dots on all of my revolvers. My eyes don't work on welt and iron sight. I agree with you, Tommy boy. I love iron sights, but man, when they're blurry, when you're looking down them, they ain't doing you much good, So. Yeah, and Michael Dunn said he'd never shot a revolver before. Man, I hope you can get one of these days. At least try one of your buddies or something like that. Because, man, I love a revolver, and it's my favorite pistol. I mean, just as far as fun, shooting fun, no doubt.
Oh, even something like $100 Heritage Rough Rider, man. You get a brick of ammo and go out and have a good old time with it. And you don't burn through ammo like you do semi-auto. You got to pull that hammer back every time. Single action. It's just so much fun. There's so many options out there. Who's the fella that does all them Heritage videos? Is that Ron Wayne?
Ron Wayne.
Ron Wayne. Oh, he's having
in the audience.
Time. Yeah. Well, hey, Ron. He's having the best time ever with those Heritages, To
me, when it comes to pistols, I'm sort of an Elmer Keith, the Kevin's quote. The only ones that interest me are ones that are accurate.
Yeah.
Because it's like I have it was my father-in-law's, a Ruger single six with a 22 long rifle and 22 Magnum cylinders. And it's perfect, right? And it is the worst shooting gun. We had a keyholing 22 long rifle at 7 yards.
Oh my goodness!
And there's nothing wrong with the gun. What I came to find out is for 22 Magnum, the barrel's oversized. And so the 22 long rifle never stabilizes. And it came out sideways. I got a great video of it, but the bullet hole's dead sideways, 7 yards.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a revolver that doesn't really interest me unless I shoot 22 Magnum.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's I just really love revolvers, honestly. I mean, it's just something about it. And like, if I could carry my big long barrel 357 Smith and Wesson every day, that's what I would carry. I just love that gun, that revolver. But also, you'll see some of these guys that hunt with pistols, and they have scopes on them, and they're really good at some long range distance with them too. I mean, I don't think I could ever get like that, but I have shot a coyote with a revolver. Of course, it was only about 35 yards away, but yeah, most of my revolvers, I don't guess I have any that would take a dot, but I sure wouldn't be upset to buy one that would, because I would love to have one on there. So, anybody else? All righty.
Hey, Hillbilly. I will tell you one little thing. We talk about dots. We should talk about scopes on pistols too. So this is a real date stamp. So I graduated from college after 6 years of college in 1988. Okay, so yeah, I know, Moondog, you're young. You're young.
I'm not.
Gary's
I look
not.
younger than I am.
Gary's not. You guys are still young.
No, that hurt.
But at the time,
It's true.
so I get out of college and I bought myself two things. One was this massive, awesome Yamaha system with Polk audio towers, and the only thing still works is the tower Polk speakers. They're amazing. But then I bought a 629 Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum. Okay, and that's still the one gun that I sold it, and I can't believe I did. But at the time, the reason I was telling this whole story, to get around to it the really long way, I'm kind of doing the color commentary, I think, is there was no scope at the time that could take the recoil of a 44 Magnum. How things have changed. Okay. Yeah. They just came out in that time period with scopes that could take it, and most of them didn't take it very long. And so, but now you can get a scope that takes that. It takes a 500 Smith & Wesson. You get recoil. So I'm sure there are red dots out there that can take that too. I like to find the ones that can't, because those are more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I tested our buddy Link. I tested out they made it for recoil, but they're 3x9. Man, 12 gauge slugs.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
on a bullpup, and that's a lot of recoil, and it did fine with that. So, alrighty. So let's go ahead. Excuse me, I got something in my throat there. Let's go ahead and get ready for the giveaway, and let me go ahead and bring this banner back up real quick, just in case somebody did not get entered. And we will bring up the giveaway tool here, and we'll be giving away a skinny knife tonight. And so tonight is, right now we are giving away, let me bring this up here so everybody can see it. This is the skinny it says pink. It's kind of purple. It's pink. It's rose gold, maybe. I don't know. But it's a cool knife. This is the knife we'll be giving away tonight. And nice blade on it. Same as the rest of the skinny knives. Just all around great knives. And what we've been doing is, let me bring myself off here. If you are a paid VIP and you gifted somebody a VIP, if they win tonight, this is we did this through the month of December. If we do this, we're gonna be doing this all the time on our VIP chats, but we'll go ahead and do it tonight. Because there's a lot of new VIPs that got gifted, and we just really appreciate all that. So if somebody you gifted a VIP membership and if they win, then you get your choice of the skinny knife. So you get a little bit of shout out there for the VIPs, because the VIPs their money comes in. That's what sponsors the giveaway on these skinny knives. So we always really, really appreciate them very much. And so, so one of you guys like to give me a countdown? We'll get this thing a spin here.
Three.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's see who the winner is. Let's say this will be for
Country Rimfire.
All right, buddy. Congratulations.
Fixed.
All right. Let me get to my right page here so I can write this down.
Congratulations.
There we are. So, Country Rimfire, email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me the name and address that you would like this sent to, and I will get it sent right out to you. Let's see.
Because that could even be a last-minute Christmas present, right? A post-Christmas present to somebody.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let me write this down. Alrighty, and let me look and see if somebody sponsored or somebody see who. Sorry, here I'm look through my papers here and see who was there. And did he respond? I'm sorry. Did you respond in the side chat there, buddy?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was looking down here. So, okay. Yep. Okay. He's not a VIP. So, yeah, nobody had sponsored him or anything in that. So, congratulations, buddy. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want somebody to lose out on that. And anyway, before we go any farther, Moondog, I know you got to jump out and head to church in the morning. So, would you like to tell us what all you got coming up, buddy?
Oh no, I see we have a special guest tonight there, Hillbilly.
Yeah, a silly cat. Yeah, she thinks George is on. She always wants to get on and check out George when he's on Gary's channel, but George's not on tonight, girl. She's a big fan of George's.
Well, I'm glad she could get on tonight. So,
yeah, she started out. She wanted to be a YouTube star, and I told her, like, there's no way you can compete with Grumpy Cat. So.
So tomorrow I'm going to be going live with a review on the new Arkin LH6, which is their new, really inexpensive for an Arkin. This is their second focal plane 1:6, which has the same excellent ED glass as their more expensive EP8, which is the first focal plane. And I like their KL box reticle, though I had some comments about it in my video as to my suggestions for improving it. So that's something that you can catch in tomorrow's video when it posts live. And like like Hillbilly, my usual weekly live show is going to fall on New Year's Day, but I've got too many family commitments that day, so I'm going to have to skip that next week's live stream and just revisit and um, get back together with everybody the following Wednesday.
All right.
So hopefully some of you guys can join. And I want to thank Hillbilly again for being my special guest on the last one just a few days ago.
Hey,
Well, thank you,
Moondog.
buddy. I really had
Yes, sir.
fun.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Garage
I
Guy?
didn't mean to interrupt. Could
No,
you
no,
say
no.
could you say the model of that scope again? An Arkin
This is the LH6.
LH6.
It's a 1:6 second focal plane, and I think it's a great scope. And apart from thinking that the reticle was a little too busy on the with the kill box right below it, I think it's an excellent LPVO, and one of the ones I would put on my self-defense rifle for sure.
Right. Okay, thanks. I wrote that down. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
No
Oh,
worries.
you're fine. You're fine, buddy. You're just fine.
All right, so gentlemen, it's good to see you, and hope you all have a great Happy New Year. And Gary, I'll try to, as soon as we get back from Great America, I'll see if I can jump in and at least say hello on the side chat if I can't join you otherwise.
Awesome. I can try to get you on the panel if you want.
Will do. All right.
All right.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
See you,
Well,
Moondog.
buddy, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Moondog.
Let's see, buddy. And I want to thank Michael Dunn. Yeah, he gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, buddy. Man, appreciate that. You're awesome. Really do appreciate that. And so, anyway, I'm going to write these down here real quick. So, anybody else got something they want to share?
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to sneak out right here behind Moondog. Good night, everybody. Thanks for having me. I'm surprised I stayed awake this long. So,
All right. Good night.
good night,
See you,
all.
Mark.
Take care. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Let's see you, Mark. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you, too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Wow. You guys are just awesome. It's totally awesome, and appreciate each and every one of you here. So we got just a little bit more time left here, and so let's see if we can find another topic here real quick for everybody.
Hey, I found George.
Okay. Well, I think she left. She missed out, didn't she?
He must have heard.
Like, hey, wait, I got a fan out there somewhere.
Uh-huh.
You got lots of fans, George. Oh man. So we also had let me find it here. Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to go through some of these. Okay, this is another one from Garage Guy. That he had sent. As a YouTuber, how do you respond with negative or unnecessary comments on your video? And so
Good timing.
yeah. So we'll just let everybody answer this as they please. So if anybody wants to throw in an add onto this, and so.
Well, usually 9 out of 10 times I'll just ignore it or delete it. And then if they come on to several other videos I've made and do the same thing, I just hide them from the channel. But if it's somebody that says something, negative about the video and they have a good reason for it, I myself will go back and rewatch the video, and maybe I've made a mistake somewhere. Maybe I've left something out, then that would be on me, but I'm not quick to judge, so anyhow, but if it's usually just a troller, I'll ignore it or just hide them.
Oh yeah.
Because my accent, here's something else I got a bone to pick with you, Mike. You got to learn how to pronounce Appalachian. The other night you say Appalachian, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am we going to do with this guy?
Yeah. Well, but pronunciation is never my strong suit.
Yeah.
There's some more negative content coming to your channel anytime soon now. From Hillbilly.
But my accent, it's out there. I'm in the Central Appalachians, I'm surrounded by mountains, and I talk like this. People realize that, and then you're always going to have that one person. You talk funny, or and then again, I've had some really hateful comments because of my accent, and I'm like, oh wow, you'd think in this day and time, somebody kid around or something, you can kind of tell, but when you're told the sound of your voice, the accent makes somebody want to throw up, my God, that's just unnecessary.
Definitely.
So, and
Hillbilly, you take that back.
And I found out here, what was it, last week? Chad's practically a neighbor. He's only like a couple hours away.
Yeah.
And, but there's always going to be somebody with a comment that's unnecessary. And best thing to do is just take it with a grain of salt and go on, ignore it. Or if they keep on, just hide them from your channel. But also, like I said, if they say something negative about the video itself, I'll go back and rewatch it. And like I said, maybe I left something out or forgot something. And if I have, I'll go back and I'll be the first one to admit it.
I just thank them for watching, because whether they realize it or not, bad comments also boost the algorithm. So,
Yeah.
And if you go and look at their page to see what kind of channel they got, most of the time they got no content. So
yeah.
That's true. But I have my granddaughter, my nieces, my nephew that watch it, and I don't need them, seeing some unnecessary comments. Some are all right, but if they're borderline or bad, then I'm not going to fool with them.
Gizzard, I don't know what their problem is. You and I don't seem to have these kind of viewers.
Oh, I've got a few. I've had people come on my videos and tell me I don't know how to shoot, and I might as well give it up. And that if at what they tell me once, they said at 15 yards, if you can't put all the rounds within the size of your fist or something, then you don't know what you're doing. I went and looked at their channel, and they didn't have any videos on their channel. So I told them, it's
That's
like,
the way it always is.
I'd love to have you show me how it's done. So
Mhm.
make a
Yeah.
video. But now occasionally you do get the comment that's helpful, and
Yeah.
and you know, so you kind of, you know, your first response is, you know, well, who are you to comment? But that does mean they're watching most of the
Yeah.
time. And if they're just trying to be mean or whatever, it used to bother me, but anymore it's like they're just trying to get me to waste my time responding to them, and I got better things to do. Now, I usually won't ban them unless they're coming in there and saying something horrible. You know, occasionally you'll have people say something off color or something like that, and that's got to go. But
Yeah.
other than that, you know, leave the critical comments out there and let everybody else watch them too, because and it's kind of like Chad said, you know, it's still an interaction on your video. So, you know, thank them for that. You know, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. You're helping out the algorithm here. So,
Mhm.
That right back there got me more negative comments. And if you can't see it, that's my Ruger Precision.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's well deserved.
Yeah, but everybody's like, you should have got a CZ. You should have got a CZ. Well, then I started making CZ videos, and they're like, you should have got a Savage. You should have got a Savage.
Might as well hang a high point up. Put a high point up there. That'll get you going.
do a high point video. Then you got people coming in there and say, well, that's just a piece of junk. You might as well throw it at the target.
Yeah. Hey.
Every time you do a high point video.
And I got lots of high points videos, trust me.
It's like, I got nice pistols. I got high points. I enjoy them all, folks.
Yeah.
Shooting.
You're talking trolls. When I started my channel, well, this maybe a little bit after that, but maybe 2 years ago, I was getting a few guys, really two of them that were just way out of line, kind of like you said. And I only banned one person. That was one of the guys. The other guy just kind of went away. But I have one guy. I know it's one
You need
guy
to let
because of the
me
way
back
this
on,
works.
Hasbro.
Yeah, that's it. I have one guy, and I know it's one guy because of the pattern on this, but he'll just occasionally come in and throw in dislikes for no reason. And he's got 3 accounts he does it on. So boom, 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 I get 3 like right away, right? He gave me 3 dislikes for thanking Nibs for a coffee mug. And then he gave me 3 dislikes for Santa shooting. And it was like, really? It was like, so you know, I figured
right there.
if your life is so important that you have to hate like that, yeah, it's your problem. Like Bentress Marksman said, it's your problem.
Guy right here gives me a
Yeah.
rough way to go right here. Rough way to
But evidently,
look down here.
The problem is our sense of humor is pretty close. We're both very sarcastic.
It's that Bentress Marksman says you deserve that. I'm pretty sure that was for me too. He likes to ag stuff on.
Oh, we're there for you, Chad. We all love you.
Oh man. Yeah. Country Empire says, "Oh, he'd cuss out."
Country's another one that's a critic.
But yeah, you can always tell too if somebody's joking and having fun, or you know the difference. And I think for me, you know, I think when you first start, you seem to be a little more thin-skinned, you know, because you're trying. And not saying you're trying later on, but you know it's something new, and you're like, man, what, you know, why is he giving me grief over this? I'm just trying to make a video, you know, or whatever. And so I think, you know, when you first start out, it seems like, at least for me, you know, a little bit more thin skin, and but as you go on a little bit, you learn just kind of how to roll with it. And like I said, most usually the negative comments, if you go look at their channel, they have no videos. They're just basically trolls. And it's like I try to say, try to make somebody's day better. I really believe there's people out there just try to make somebody's day worse, and maybe they feel better about themselves. I don't know. But where I'll draw the line is when somebody's like either putting somebody down on the side chat or on the comments, or like just basically calling people stupid or dumb or whatever. There's no need in that. I'll just go ahead and delete it. I'm like, there, if you want to, be criticize some about the way I'm shooting or the product or whatever, that's fine. Give your 2 cents worth. I don't mind that one bit. But when you start calling names, not so much to me, but like people in general. And I've had that happen with iron sights versus dots. People literally say, if you got to use a dot, you need to not shoot. Just stuff like that. You're idiots. You're dumb. That there's no need in that. That just gets deleted. There's no need in saying that to people. And so that's just kind of where I draw the line is.
But I also think, and I've found this over the years, that you've got to learn to maybe laugh at yourself a little bit too.
Oh yeah.
Because when I do a range video, I include all the rounds that I shoot, usually, including the ones where I do stupid things like where my gun jams and I anticipate recoil and I jerk and stuff like that. And I've laughed right in the middle of a video. It's like, my goodness, I'm anticipating that recoil horribly. But that's why we're at the range, is because we are practicing and honing our skills and trying to get rid of those mistakes. So that's why we go to the range, and practice. So we get better and we realize what we're doing and we work on that. So if you catch me in a video making a mistake, well, congratulations, you caught a human.
Yeah.
Exactly. We go to range because it's not easy to take these mechanical things and put it right in the middle of the target, but that's what we're trying to do each and every time. And each time maybe we get a little bit better, but that's why we're going. So yeah, if you catch us not doing our best, catch us next time. Maybe we'll be better. And if you're perfect and shoot, dead center all the time, man, I want to see your video.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
you mean like me and one today shooting a single shot muzzle loading BB gun, and you don't put one in the muzzle? You got to laugh. It's kind of stupid. It's pretty simple. One in, one out.
Oh man!
I shot muzzleloader competition for years too. It's like I never missed that one, but no, I miss a BB gun.
Yeah, that's yeah. I try to make fun of myself as much as I can, so people don't have to. So,
Good shooting.
Yeah. Do what?
I said that was a good shooting rifle. That muzzle loading BB gun.
Oh, that's crazy good. I've got another one I'm rebuilding. It's a
cheater babies over there, though.
Yeah, that's Nib's secret. I got that from him.
Yeah, if you want to win these BB gun challenges, people, go get you some of them Hornady black babies.
They're pretty good. These I don't have the big box out here. The Daisy premium silver ones, they're actually not too bad either. But the Hornady, that silver coating comes off. It's zinc. It comes off a little bit, but the Hornady that's anodized, it's pretty clean. I like it better. I give away all the secrets. There's going to be a 75 turned in now.
That muzzle loading, that's a 188 or something? What is that?
499B.
499B.
There's a whole series of those. They started off with the 99, and then I think there was a 99B, and then there's a 299. I have one coming that I'm going to restore. I got one of both those older ones I'm going to restore. And then there's a 499A and a 499B, but they're all just stupid accurate. They really have such a simple mechanism. There's not much to go wrong.
I get my BBs out of the box I shoot in and recycle them.
That could be why they're going, ooh. I should reclaim mine. I haven't yet. I guarantee I got 1,000 of them at the bottom of that box.
Those are the ones you give to the neighbor kids.
Yeah. I'll send him to Chad. I'll send him to Chad for his contest.
Oh, man.
Have I told you guys I did that once to a buddy? We're shooting at his range, a 22 long rifle competition, and he's just kicking our butts. I mean, it wasn't even close. And he gets a work phone call, and he gets mad. And he storms off up the woods to take this phone call away from everybody. So I got out his magazine. I took my pocket knife and started shaving the tips of his bullets off, and then reloaded them. And he still beat us. It was like,
you should have exchanged them with some cheaper ammo. And
what Wildcat?
Yeah,
Thunderbolt. That's it. Thunderbolt. I got to shoot Thunderbolt in that cheap ammo contest.
Yeah. Yeah, Econ says Nib just had a T99 on his channel. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's why Hasbro's got to have one.
No, I had mine ordered before he got his, but mine's a total restoration thing. I mean, it's rough. So I'm taking that challenge on.
He's feeding off of Nibs just a little bit.
Yeah. I'm learning from him, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good person to learn from, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Dunn says he still got his childhood BBs from 1982. Yeah, I got some old packs of BBs, the little tubes with the lid pulls off.
The one I shot at the first target, my 1984 Red Ryder, it still shoots the best with the BBs I bought in 1984. I still have them. And it still shoots the best with those. I have no idea what they are. Just daisies. They're silver or something daisies.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. BB feeder. I need that.
Dispenser.
You're muted.
Gone.
Your accent's not as much fun when you're muted.
Probably 45, 50 years old.
Yeah.
I need that.
That is sweet.
Yeah, Michael Dunn over there, he made the comment he still had them, and that got me thinking. I know exactly where them are. So,
yeah. Ron Wayne's another one, man. Got an awesome collection of Red Riders. Excuse me.
Hey, I don't know if you saw that, Chad, but I just caught up to this Country Rimfire's comment. It says, I always cuss out Hasbro. I bet you can relate.
Not me.
Not on camera.
Oh, boy.
My cuss Mario.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know what that target was, but that really got in his head. Because he kicks my butt in every other contest, but that one got him.
I never shot Mario with anything other than the Ruger Precision or 1022.
That's your problem. You'd have probably cleaned him easily with your CZ.
I could take his 52A out there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's really cool, Yukon. So they have a paper tube of Federal BBs, same machinery they made shotgun shells on. Circa 1965. That's cool.
Hey, double up buck's not going to fit in your BB gun. I don't care how hard you push.
Told me today he wants the Captain America challenge to come back.
Oh, yeah. That was fun. That's more
Oh,
about
man.
endurance, isn't it? You got to be good, but you got to do it. What was it? 25 times?
Don't want it back.
Interest marksman would like a target like that. I think he shot it, by the way. I'm still waiting for Hillbilly's target. I'm really wanting to shoot that one.
Yeah, we'll get it out come spring. So the weather's not quite as bad. And plus there's a lot of great targets out there right now, so but
From what I'm gathering from No Pro, he's going to hang it up. He's not going to make any more.
oh
Really?
yeah.
He's been doing a lot.
It's New Year's when he said it was going to be his last one.
I'll be darned. Well, we probably ought to wind down this chat here. It's about to be about the top of the hour, and I know a lot of these good people need to get their rest. And so, anyway, let's go ahead and go through the panel. And if anybody on the side chat, if you got anything you'd like to plug, please put it out there, and we'll highlight it for you. And Garage Guy, what do you got coming up, buddy?
Okay. Well, the weather's been a lot better. I'm planning on getting out and doing some shooting today, but I had some other things going on. We're supposed to get some thunderstorms later tonight. It's 60 degrees here, but it's going to get colder. So tomorrow I'm going to try and get some shooting segments done. I know I keep saying this every week, but something always happens. But I showed you back in the green room that Charter Arms Pathfinder 22 Magnum revolver. I'm going to try and get some shooting segments done with it. I still got to do that Ruger target pistol with the 10-inch barrel. I got to get that shooting segment done. I got the rest of the video finished, but hopefully I can get something done here. And I don't return to work till Thursday. So I should have plenty enough time to do something.
There you go. Yeah, those thunderstorms went through earlier today. They just barely went south of us. We still got a little rain from it, not bad. So yeah, they're heading your way.
Yeah, but as always, I enjoy being on here with you fellows. I always have a good time. Always good to see them people over there in the side chat. And I wish everybody a very merry or very happy new year. And here's something I always say. Go to your state capital's website and check out anything pertaining to new gun laws, because we all know some of these politicians tend to slip things under the door and they're not widely advertised. So, be diligent on that. Make sure there's no new gun laws coming into effect. You don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, no doubt about that. Well, awesome. Well, go over and check out Garage Guy 879. Appreciate you being here, buddy, as always. And hopefully we'll get to see you next week.
I plan on it.
All right. So, Gary, what do you got coming up?
Oh, this and that and the other. Well, let's see. Trying to think here, because New Year's Eve, and that's Tuesday night. Have a New Year's Eve party on my channel. That is at 10 p.m. Central or thereabouts is when we're going to start. So about an hour ahead of the ball drop on the East Coast, and then we'll just keep redoing the ball drop, well, basically until we get too tired to go anymore. So hopefully I'll have some people join me so the time goes by and we'll have some good discussion, maybe some laughs while we're while we're waiting and stuff like that. And then the next day is my members only chat for my channel members. And always that's Wednesdays at 8 p.m. That's New Year's Day. And then Fridays, every Friday is Foul Territory. We'll start my new season. This will be the 7th full year of my Foul Territory podcast. So
Nice.
been doing that for a while, since 2019 is when we started doing it full time. So that's
Awesome.
Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central. So yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, Abby says that's a lot of dropping balls.
It is.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being here, Gizzard. Appreciate you as always. Enjoyed you. And go over check out Gizzard Gary and check out what all he's got going on over there. Always a lot of fun, great stuff. So appreciate you. And Hasbro, what do you got coming up, buddy?
I just saw a country rimfire just got robbed badly.
Yeah, man,
I
that sucks.
I understand what that means to lose wood. Wood's expensive. Lumber, I mean, you know. But yeah, so coming up on my channel, I put a video out today as shooting that 499B and doing decent with it. And enough to get Nibs all worried now. He's gonna have to get a perfect score to beat me, and he's out there practicing right now. I know he is. But in that video, I just pointed out, though, that something you already know about Hillbilly, but at the end of this month, on the 25th, when that BB gun contest ends, sometime after that, next week or at most 2 or so, on this show, we're going to give away to those in internet contest 2 Christmas Wish Red Ryder BB guns.
Woohoo!
And so I'm going to give one away. Nib's going to give one away, and then we're going to get some other prizes because I would like to have a couple more in there for. So it's not just 2 prizes and done. We have a couple other small ones at least in there, and have fun like that. So that's really cool. Nib's going to join us that night, which I thought was awesome too. And we'll just have a good time with it. It's nothing but about having fun, right?
Oh yeah.
And we got different people shooting. We've had so far mostly guys. We got one lady out there shooting right now. There's others that are doing it now that are be turning in their targets. So it's for everybody, and I really encourage you just to have fun, and that's all we're trying to do.
Awesome. Well, good stuff, buddy. Always enjoy it, and yeah, I will have some videos coming out on the BB gun, your BB gun challenge. I think they'll be posting this week, so
I want to see Ames beating you. That's what I want to see.
I'm not great at it, that's for sure, but it's fun. No doubt about it. It's a lot of fun. So
good, cheap fun.
Yes, it is. A lot cheaper, and something that if you got the room inside and the proper equipment of catching the BB, which don't cost hardly anything either, cardboard box and but something you can do inside when the weather is nasty outside. So
Michael Dunn asked who is this Nibs you're speaking of. Michael Nibs is on a channel called Walnut and Steel, and he does a lot of BB gun and air rifle videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He also does repairs. If you have an old BB gun that needs repairs, he will help you out.
Oh yeah.
He was on Bentress Marksman's show tonight too, so you can catch a live interview over Bentress Marksman's channel. And Hillbilly was on there the week before that, and Long Rifle, and me, and it just keeps on going. All downhill. He started with Cyclops Joe, and all the hosts have been going downhill since.
Well, nobody can hold up against Joe.
I'll say when it gets to me, he's running out of people to interview. That's
oh man. But anyway, go check out Hasbro, and if you got your BB gun, jump in that challenge. It's a lot of fun, and it's for everybody. So anyway, thanks for being here, buddy. And Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies, we got coming up, buddy.
Man, I had a heck of a day today. I got probably 9 videos banked up. Had 3 friends showed up and they wanted to shoot some challenges with me, and I was like, "Can I video it?" And they were open to it, so I got some footage of some very good shooting with some very old rifles. One of the rifles was a Winchester 52 pre-A model, which is older than my gun. And we all shot against each other. We done the Frosty challenge from day at the range, and we done the New Year's challenge that Mike over at Young Man Shooting Sports released, and we did No Pros Arctic giveaway challenge. So I got to film all those. And then I also got to shoot some with my new Keystone rifle, and done some different video segments with it, demonstrating how it done with different types of ammos. And then I ended up shooting the budget challenge with that boomstick and long rifle collaborated on and put out, and got a pretty decent little score on that with my new rifle. So look for those to drop. I'm only working Monday and Tuesday this coming week, so I'm still going to have plenty of time on my hands to make some more videos. And it's always nice when you can get some banked up in case something happens. You can't get to the range someday or something. You got something in your back pocket that you can throw out there. So,
Oh yeah.
anyways, I am the last I looked. I was up to well, I'll just look again here. As of today, I'm up to 432 subscribers, and I've only been doing this for about 4 months now. So, thank you to everyone that
Good job.
has supported me. And as always, Hillbilly, these Saturday night sessions are awesome.
Well, well, thank you, buddy. Sure appreciate that. I have fun, but the show, is on. It wouldn't be worth anything without all you fine folks on the panel and all the fine folks out there on the side chat. I mean, everybody's just so awesome. And if you've not went over to Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies, make sure you do. Go over there and check him out. Great stuff. A lot of does a lot of precision 22 shooting and stuff, and fun stuff, and it really is. And I love for a lot of these people that's on the panel, and then just our kind of group, people have a great sense of humor, and and so that even makes it funner, when you're watching their videos and everything. And so anyway, great community that we're in, and I'm so thankful to be a part of it. It's just so awesome. And I again want to thank the VIPs for all that you do. You guys are just amazing, and very thankful for you guys and all of Hillbilly Nation. And we'll go ahead and call it evening. And we want to make sure to tell everybody we hope that you have a happy New Year, a safe New Year's Eve, and a whole happy, just a blessed New Year coming forward. So anyway, we appreciate it, y'all. Let's leave y'all with this. Remember, God, family, and country. And make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing y'all again. We love you, Hillbilly Nation. Everybody say goodbye.